Hey friends, I have found some amazing new pieces to share with you today from Walmart, including this little cutie patootie right here for 30 bucks. You're gonna be amazed. So before we get into this fantastic haul, I just wanna share with you, most of these items I actually found online in my Walmarts, whether I'm down in Florida, like you can see right now, or when I'm up in Michigan, I can't find free assembly and scoop items in my stores. So I have to go online for these. And if that's the case for you, I'm going to have all the links in the description box below for you, or you're going to be seeing the pictures pop up on the screen. You can, either way, you can click on the pictures, go to the description box, and it will take you directly to those items on the Walmart website. So let's get started with this first item right here. This is probably one of my favorites of the whole haul. This is a cardigan / lady jacket. It is so pretty. It is by Free Assembly. And what I love about this is if you can look at the fabric, it's got this really fuzzy material. It feels great. I love all the gold details on here. And it's got snaps instead of buttons. I think I would wear this with a darker pair of jeans and maybe just put a pop of color on underneath of this, or maybe accentuate with a scarf that has this color and maybe another complementary color in there going on. But for $30, this is a great value. I got this in a size small, and I'm gonna say stick with your normal size on this. The next thing that I got is this sweater. This is such a beautiful sweater for going into the holiday season. This would be a great one to wear for Thanksgiving, going to a Christmas party that you have that's a little bit more on the casual side. This sweater is also by Free Assembly, $26. I got a size small, again, true to size on this. What I love about it is the cable knit. It's gorgeous. It's really a nice quality. And I love, look at these buttons. They're the rhinestone little buttons. It just adds that little pop of something more elevated, more classy to your sweater. Now, I would say this is a little bit on the shorter kind of cropped side, but I would wear this with a regular wash pair of jeans if you want to go really casual, or maybe just another colored pair of pants, skirt, something like that if you want to elevate the look. And if you're noticing completely different background, you're like, what's going on, girl? So we just got down to Florida a few days ago. We are snowbirds. If you're new to my channel, we're up in Michigan in the summertime and Florida, the Villages, in the wintertime. So happy to be here. Although today is only gonna be 58 out there today. I know some of you up north are probably like, dang, I would love to see 58. But anyway, okay, on to the next thing I got. Now, this is by Scoop. And I got this in a size small. I'm going to actually say I would go down a size. I feel I could do that, so I'm gonna recommend the same thing to you. But it is the cutest short sleeve, bubble sleeve sweatshirt jacket. It's got a hood and it's got a dual zipper on it. So obviously, you know, it can go down or you can take the zipper from the bottom and move it up a bit. I've just kind of seen that look. If you've got a pair of high-waisted jeans on, let's say, that would be a perfect time that you could take that bottom zipper and just go up a bit, just to give you a little bit more of a trendy, different look. But obviously, if you've got jeans on that it's not gonna work with that, okay, leave the zipper down. So anyway, I love the color of this. It does come in other colors, but I'm a total pinky, mauve-y girl. I wanna say this sweatshirt could have been like $22, $24, something like that. But I just loved the sleeves and how different it was. Now, obviously up north, this may not work for you in the wintertime, but down here, it's gonna work for me because it's still like 75 degrees out most days. Okay, the next thing to talk about is what I'm wearing, okay? I was really not sure about this. They've got a couple of patterned outfits at Walmart, and I thought, I don't know if it's too much, okay? We're gonna figure this out together because all of these things I've only tried on for the very first time today. It was my very first time of seeing it on myself. And some of you're gonna hear my thoughts on this as far as like full-on pattern top and bottom or one or the other. I was very surprised by this lady jacket cardigan. First of all, the colors and the pattern, it kind of reminds me of like, what was that game our kids that used to play on the computer, and they would build like houses and stuff? Why am I not thinking of what that was called? My son would play it all the time. I don't even remember now what it was. It's going to come to me later when it doesn't matter. This cardigan though is such a nice feel. It's free assembly. Again, free assembly is my favorite brand at Walmart just because the items are so, close your eyes, and if I gave you this stuff to feel, I swear you would never name Walmart, okay, that it came from there. Anyways, I kind of like this cardigan. I like the colors, I like the pattern, and I got the skirt, okay, also that goes with this. You're gonna have to tell me your thoughts. Do you like the skirt and this cardigan together, or do you feel it's too much? On this outfit, I'm not sure. I kind of like it together, but I really feel this goes well with a pair of jeans too. This cardigan, $29. Again, great deal for the quality of this. So the skirt, same really yummy material, okay? And it is probably about 2 inches above the knee or so. So if this skirt is too short for you, then just this with a pair of jeans, okay, may work out really well for you. That would make a super cute outfit, something different because it's a different pattern than you're seeing a lot of times. Then the next free assembly item, or 2 items that could go together. Have you guys seen this? Okay, either online or in the store. It is this really cute plaid jacket. Now, it is fully lined on the inside. It is very thick. It's not a thin feeling material at all. It's got the buttons in the front. It's got the pockets with a flap. I, again, think this with a pair of jeans is really cute. Okay, maybe a darker pair of jeans because that would kind of help accentuate the colors in the jacket. And pick a complementary color of any of these to wear underneath with your darker jeans. I think that would look great. This jacket is $42, but I'm telling you what, the quality of this absolutely is worth $42. And then the skirt is the same material, the same really good quality, also by free assembly. I got the jacket in a small, perfect size, stay with your normal size. Same with the skirt, stay with your normal size. So it is a faux wrap skirt. The whole skirt is lined, which is really nice. Very thick quality skirt. Does have pockets on the side. I'd like that with jeans, or this with like a white top, some kind of white button down top would be really pretty, and a pair of flats and maybe a pair of tights, something like that. But I don't think I like them together. And the length may not be for you. Okay, as you're seeing on me, it probably comes 2 or 3 inches above the knee. So again, may not be for you. You may want to just go with the jacket and wear that with a pair of jeans or a different colored pant. And then look at this cute little purse. You know how you feel a purse sometimes and you're like, yeah, it feels cheap automatically. This feels very soft and I love the pattern on it. It's small. Okay, so this is gonna be for your days that you just need the essentials, but it still helps you look like you have more of an elevated outfit instead of taking a crossbody, you know? This is by Time and True. I think this is my only item that's by Time and True. They had this in different colors, and I was debating about going with the cranberry-ish color. They have a green and they have a black besides this brown. But I feel like because I'm getting more and more into browns for this winter, this is gonna go with more of what I have anyway. Then we've got these jeans. I wanted to give Free Assembly another try with jeans because they really are a great brand. So I got these jeans that are a patch pocket in the front. I like the wash on them and they really feel like a good quality pair of jeans. They are a wide leg as you're seeing, and they fit really well. Around the waist they fit, around the butt they fit really well. But where they do not fit for me, and I'm 5'4", just so you can kind of gauge, you know, for yourself, is the length of these. They would be dragging on the ground. If I wore just like a regular pair of tennis shoes, no. Okay, it's not gonna work. I have to stand on my tippy toes for them to not drag on the ground. And I'm not gonna wear some stiletto heel, okay? I am over all of that. No stilettos. But that's pretty much what I would have to wear for these to get them off the ground. And yes, I know I could cut them, but I mean, really, they've got a nice finished edge. I don't want to cut them. You could, but I would rather pay for a jean that fits really well that I don't have to monkey with, okay? And, destroy just to get it to fit. I tried. I really did. But I'm going to say right now, still my favorite jeans are by Quince, because if you haven't heard, they have 4 different inseams for their regular length jeans. So if you are a petite girl or if you are a tall girl, they're going to have an inseam for you. I love that about their jeans, and they're super good quality for 50 bucks. These are like maybe 36 bucks, something like that. So spend a little bit more and get the inseam right instead of cutting them. That's just what I would do. So out of all these pieces today, let me know what your favorite was. I'm gonna say out of this whole haul, I'm gonna tell you straight up what my favorite item is. It was at first navy lady jacket cardigan with the snaps. Love the snaps, okay? Big fan of the snaps. And honestly, you can't go wrong with a lot of these items, but you could go wrong with these jeans, okay? If you're a petite girl, you're gonna go way wrong with these jeans. So don't get those. And possibly don't be combining these patterns together if you thought it was hideous. So until next time, my friends, stay beautiful on the inside and out.